Hello everyone. For some time now I wanted to make a video about weapons, since there are a lot of them now, and it can be confusing which one to go for. However, since weapons go hand in hand with the concept of total attack versus troop stats, so I decided to make a video about total attack versus single or double troop stats, like playing Inf alone or Inf cav or Spear cav or whatever. In this video, I will explain how to obtain total attack stats in detail and compare it against troop stats. In the next video, which I'll try to release together with this one, I will discuss the weapons. In general, I think choosing total attack versus troop type is situational and depends on the event, your goals, and how much money you are willing to invest in your account. From a high level, the main advantage of chasing total attack is the flexibility to play any troop type, so you can easily counter the enemy. So let's say you want to hit someone in the red mine and they are playing Spear Cav. You can swap to Spear commanders, badges, weapons, and whatever give you Spear stats, and then you can easily counter the enemy. However, the downside here is lower stats in general, and obviously more money is required to be invested to reach high total attack. While on the other hand, specializing in one or two troop type will allow you to have a higher stat percentages, and it's way cheaper to reach. Obviously, the downside here is not being able to counter the enemy all the time. If you are countered, then there's nothing you can do about it. For example, let's say a strong Spear Cav player in the mine. If you are full Inf and they swap to full Cav, then it's GG, good game for you, you can go to sleep. But that doesn't mean this setup is bad. This game has always been about picking your fights. There is always a bigger fish, and as long as you choose your battles wisely, then you should be good. Now that we got an overview of both strategies, let's dive in a little deeper. So where do we get the total attack from? You can get total attack from many places. Here is an image of a total attack from a big player hit. I'll go in details explaining where you can get those. Buff bonus. You get 10% if your alliance have Winterfell, another 10% from Lord Commander buff, or 15% if you are the Duke of the Alliance and your alliance is conquering King's Landing. There is also additional 20% if you are CCS champion, and finally 20 or 40% from the Sept of the Seven. So for the majority of the player, this category is gonna be 60%. Building bonus. You get 2% from each mint and up to 32% or 16 mints. Also, you can get 12% when your market is maxed in glory level. So a total of 44% from this category. Building bonus from your opponent. This is the negative. Every time you see from your opponent, that means when you are debuffing the enemy or the enemy is debuffing you. 10% from rockery at level 25, 20% from rockery as well when the glory level reach 10, 20% from Hall of the Faces when glory level is 10. A note here that you have 30% from the rockery and 20% from the Hall of Faces. 30% from rockery is siege attack reduction, so you'll only see this bonus if someone hit your castle directly. Lord bonus. 5% from talents, 120% from badges. As of today, if you own Gold Glorious gear, you will have 45% and 16% from Glorious accessories, while Royal Kingsguard will give you 27.5% at gold, and you're able to upgrade it to red, which will upgrade that to 82.5%. Keep in mind, once Glorious set is upgradable, then you will be able to reach 135% when you max it to red quality, and 48% from the Glorious accessories. However, for now, let's keep it simple, and let's say you can get anywhere from 0 to 61 without introducing the red quality in both tiers. So the total here would be 186%. Commander bonus. 0 up to 278, based on the commanders you're gonna choose, and whether they're awakened or not. And 0 up to 145 from weapons. This is assuming you rolled 5% attack as well on the secondary stats for each weapon, and all these weapons are 4 stars. So a total of 423%. Technology. 145 from research. This is straightforward. You have 135 from army weapon upgrade and another 10% from army weapon upgrade too. Technology bonus from your opponent. This is a debuff. So 10% from break moral, another 10% from break moral 2, and you have weakened assault 20%. This is siege attack reduction again, which means it's only active if someone hit your castle directly. VIP bonus, 15% at level 15. Prism bonus, 30% if you have a Lord 60 in your dungeon. Hall of Faces, 38%. War Fervor, this one comes from different places. However, most of the players have it around 77%. I'm gonna go through how to reach this 77%. You get 5% from the default fervor, 10% attack bonus from your research, 12% from Maester Tower, Glory level 10, 15% if you have Unsullied Troop Appearance maxed, 4% from Awakening Shadow of Valeria, 4% from Awakening Fort Magnificent, 25% when you max your nobility, 1% from Photo Album 2, 1% from Photo Album 3. Right now we are at 77%. You can also add some more fervor from active castles like Silent Prayer or Shadow of Valeria, but I think those castles are weak and I wouldn't recommend you using them unless you don't have anything else better. Collection bonus. You get this one from gear, excluding red quality for now, 6% without Glorious, or 21% with Gold Glorious set and accessories. You can reach 42% if you upgrade everything to red quality here. Troop Appearance. From SS Troop Appearance, you get 40% total attack, 15% attack reversal, meaning you steal 15% from enemy and add it to yourself. Troop Appearance from your enemy, again this is a debuff, 50% total attack reduction from SS and lower. SP tokens will add another 78% attack reduction, but right now it's still not obtainable from the shop. The only way to get them is from scoring top 3 in CCS, but that could change in the future. Commander Friendship. It's the combat rating. Each 100 combat rating equals to 2.5 total attack, with a cap of 50% or 2,000 combat rating points. So whoever has the higher number will earn more total attack. The smaller the gap, the smaller this percentage will be. Refinement, 120 total attack and 120 enemy attack reduction. Marching animation, 15%. War Paint. War Paint is the Sapphire skin, and it will give you 5% enemy total attack reduction. Photo bonus, 3.5 for enemy attack reduction when you attack or defend, and 1.5 as siege attack reduction. So if you're defending in your castle, you'll get 5% KVK. Winners will have 20% total attack and losers will only have 10%. There are some more that didn't fit in the screen. Honor Banner, 10%. And finally, Dragon Blessing. I'm not sure how big is this one, but I'm assuming it's gonna be 5% when maxed. This is from the last Dragon Blessing tier, and it's unlocked after you reach 1600 plus. There are some honorable mentions here that I did not include in my math. Things like Dragon Skills, which can give total attack or enemy total attack reduction. Sapphire Dragon have total attack skill in it if it's high enough and it can be sent in the rally. You can also get some extra total attack if you initiate the rally from skins or marching animations. I have it at 18%, but it can go more with better skins. However, I'm not going to include this in my math because this is rally leader only. So, after crunching all these numbers, we end up with around 1250 total attack, 240 enemy attack reduction, and around 50% siege attack reduction. If you check this image, around 600 of the total attack is easy to reach. However, the other 650 is where the problem lies. You need 5 F5 commanders fully awakened to 4 stars, Gold Glorious set and accessories, Golden total attack badges, and finally 5 total attack weapons that are fully upgraded to 4 stars. So we are talking about thousands and thousands of black diamonds. For example, weapons alone would cost about 10,000 black diamonds to reach 4 stars for each, and that's using coupons. In addition, total attack strategy doesn't always work in all events. Take an event like Glorious Battle. You want to send a single troop type so you can benefit from reinforcement skill. In AC, UC, and Siege of Winterfell, you are capped to 3 million troops, and many people have marches bigger than 1.4 million. And let's face it, if you pour money into the game, then your army size with buffs could easily reach 1.6 or 1.8 million. So there is no room to get 3 troop types in these events anyway. CCS is reserved for certain players' alliances who win it every single time, and they just rotate it between each other. Most of these players even jump Kingdom for that purpose. Then you are left with KVK and mines. And don't think of getting bits and pieces like getting too expensive commanders and purple glorious set. because then you'll reach around 800 total attack, which is good, but not good enough to compete with the bigger fish or to compete with single or double troop type players. So is it really worth it after all the money you spend that you can't beat most of the players? I have a disclaimer here. Getting F5 commanders doesn't only improve your total attack alone, but their 4-star abilities are considered the best in the game. Similarly, the paid weapons, once they reach 4 stars, they will give you a bigger boost to the 4-star abilities for the best commanders, plus 5000 army size, which both increase the overall damage you do. Now, compare these to a specific troop type. You can easily reach around 1500 in specific troop type and around 1000 for a secondary troop type, like if you're playing InfCav here in the image. All of that while still maintaining between 400 to 600 total attack, the one that you can get easily. Add to that, single troop type commanders are cheaper and cost a fraction compared to F5 commanders. Weapons can be obtained from free events or just from some recharge events like Weapon Depot. Also, free weapons are cheaper to reforge with 40 tokens instead of 100. So the question now, is it better to have 1100 total attack plus 500 to 700 each troop type for a total of 1800 in general? Or is it better to have 2000 to 2500 front line and 1500 to 2000 second line? Take in consideration the amount of money you have invested in both strategies. Let me know in the comment of what do you think. My 2 cents, single or double troops are easier to obtain for medium and low spenders. However, if you can afford it, then the total attack path is way more rewarding. And that's it for this video. In the next video, I will go through the weapons and which ones I think you should chase. See you soon!